Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for May 27th to June 3rd. This is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be an energy reading for the head, heart, environment, as well as a message from Spirit. This is for all Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as cross watchers. If you wish to watch, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to resonate with everyone, as we are all beautiful individuals. However, if they do resonate with you, please click subscribe. Please click like on the video, as it really does help my channel to grow. Also, if you would like a more in-depth weekly relationship reading, there is a link above where I did do what are their feelings for you, or their feelings for you for this current week. So this is a current energy reading. You can check that out. And if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com. So let's get into it. Let's see what is happening for our Geminis. We're going to start off with the environment of the head, the environment of the mind. We're going to be taking a look into what we may be focusing in on this week, or the things that, within our external environment that are going to be drawing in our focus, all right? So we have cleaning house coming through. We also have a solitude coming through, and we have home. Some of you, some of you may be concentrating on just the home environment, all right? It does feel like with this solitude, I kind of feel like you're in a place of escape right now, okay? Now, this could be, wanting to escape from world events, wanting to escape from maybe particular, people or things, or, maybe even perhaps just gossip. Like, it almost feels like you're in this place of working out your own issues, or working out, it almost feels like you're just kind of taking a break, taking a step back, going into a place of your own personal solitude, especially, with that solitude. It's like the Hermit card, okay? Maybe you're just reevaluating stuff. Maybe you've got, home renovation projects going on, whatever it is. But I do feel that energy, coming in here, and it's being pretty clear about what's happening. So let's get some clarification and see what is going on. So clarification for our Geminis. All right. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands coming through. We've got the Two of Swords coming through. And we've also got the Three of Swords. Some of you might be going into a place of solitude. And again, this could have to do with your personal environment. There could be some sadness, some disappointment. This, the Three of Swords can really talk about heartbreak, sadness, just being in this place of, despair, destitute. You may have actually gone through that energy. All right. This might be an energy that you're just starting to clear out, or starting to, work towards. But again, it does, it doesn't even have to do with things that have happened, particularly to you. This could have to do, again, as I said, I did pick up, like, it could be world events. It could be, the state of something right now, the state of the world. It kind of feels like, it could be environmental factors that are happening for you. And you just kind of want to take a break. Okay. You want to go towards, especially with that Two of Swords, it's like that energy of stalemate. Okay. You may not even be in that place of really wanting to engage in too much, except for maybe perhaps what brings you a sense of excitement. It doesn't mean that you're going to be locked in your house, hiding in a corner, sitting in your closet. It doesn't mean like that. It just means like you might be shutting off the TV, shutting off the internet, not spending as much time. You're only going to be engaging in those things that maybe perhaps are exciting you, okay? Or maybe perhaps that you have an interest in. I'm getting here that maybe you might, change your type of TV shows, or change, something, right? Maybe if you were like right into documentaries, maybe you're going to watch comedies, that kind of thing. It just feels like you're taking that step back to do your own personal, either physical cleansing of the home and environment, or perhaps even your own personal cleansing of your soul at this time. Let's take a look at that solitude and see what's coming in. Yeah, we've got this Five of Swords coming through. We have the Hierophant coming in. For some of you, there may have been, again, some sort of sense of heartbreak, some sort of something that happened, maybe perhaps even, I just kind of get here that you're just tired. It's like you might have been putting so much attention towards something that didn't really it didn't either involve you, or that you might have been putting too much energy towards it and it turned out to be disappointing in some way. Okay. And again, it may have had to do with, it's kind of like sometimes when, especially with that Five of Swords, okay, this can really talk about, winning, but are you winning at a fair cost? Okay. And I feel like that cost could have been possibly your own personal solitude, or your own personal, like it just seems like it's hitting your soul in some way. Okay. There might have been, again, some sort of sense of sadness, like you were putting all your energy towards something, and you might have just got to this point where you realize, like, this isn't for me. This is not where I need to be placing all of this attention towards. I'm just going to take a step back. I'm just going to be solitude for a while. And again, it doesn't mean that you're completely alone or anything like that. It just means that you're taking that step towards healing yourself, healing your own, personal space, your core self. This is what I keep getting. So let's take a look at that home. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like in a place of kind of hanging on to your own energy at this point. All right. We have that Knight of Wands coming in. We have the Sun. I feel like what you're hoping for and what will happen throughout this is getting that place of balance back, being rejuvenated within yourself. Okay. It's almost like, by taking that rest, by doing the healing, or perhaps, that solitude energy, it rejuvenates you. Okay. It allows you to take that next step forward. I feel like this is just literally like a mental step back. Okay. It doesn't mean that you're not moving forward. You're just recalibrating yourself, rejuvenating yourself, just allowing yourself to enjoy maybe perhaps your family, or, friends that you haven't seen for a while. Again, I do feel like, for some of you, especially with that King of Wands coming through, it's like, I haven't seen this person for a long time. Maybe I'm going to spend time with them instead. Or maybe perhaps I'm going to work on this hobby, or maybe perhaps I'm going to do, these home renovations. I'm going to take time for myself. I'm going to do the healing that is necessary. Let's take a look at that Four of Pentacles, okay? Because this can really talk sometimes about, holding things close. I feel like also, too, is that, excuse me, I have seasonal allergies, so I am coughing a little bit. But I do feel with this Four of Pentacles coming through, there is this energy that you may be, playing the cards close to your chest, okay? Maybe, people might be asking you, hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. Trying to engage with you, but you might be in that place of like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need to talk about it. I don't need to share it. I'm good within myself. I'm just taking a step back, or I'm just, again, rejuvenating my own soul, especially with that Five of Cups coming through. All right. You're taking your time. Again, you're doing the healing. You're moving forward in a steady and stable way towards, your own sense of purpose, your own sense of happiness. Maybe perhaps you're collaborating on a project, or you're thinking about, something new that you want to create. Maybe perhaps, you're just rebuilding that next step. And I feel like for many of you, you really don't feel like you're in this energy of having to share. All right. Yeah, I'm actually, okay, when we talk about collaborating, I'm kind of, with that Ten of Wands coming in, you might not be in that place of wanting to collaborate, quite honestly. You might be in that place of, I'm just going to work. When we have that King of Pentacles, he's worked himself up to the top. All right. He's put in the work to create what it is that he wanted to create. He may have come from a place of, being at the bottom, like being the jester, right? But moving his way up the ladder, or maybe perhaps, like it wasn't handed to him is what I get. Okay. When that King of Pentacles comes in, he wasn't like, the prince that turned into the king. Like, he had to work his way through the realms in order to become the king. And this is what I'm getting for you Geminis as well. And I kind of feel like you're in this place where you want to keep things close to the chest. You're not willing to share. Okay, maybe this isn't sharing your thoughts. Maybe you're just, you know, not wanting to be in that place of, you know, not answering the phone, right? This is what I'm getting, because you're starting something new. Something new is being built, or something, some sort of new energy is coming forward. For some of you, and again, this is not going to be for all of you. You might be waiting for an apology from somebody, or there may be an apology coming towards you, because that Page of Pentacles can sometimes talk about an apology. It can also talk about, you know, something new coming through, especially after the heartbreak of that Three of Swords. We also had that Five of Cups coming in. So there may be a new energy, but again, you know, until you're in that place of doing the healing that is necessary. You know what I'm getting here for some of you, this is what I'm receiving, is that if there was some sort of heartbreak, again, you know, this could be a breakup, or, you know, what is some sort of aspect within your life, you're not in the place of reaching out. You're not going to be reaching out to somebody. You're waiting for them to come for you. If they want to apologize to you, they can do so, but you're not chasing anybody. That's what I'm getting. You're not in this place of, you know, oh, please come back, or let's fix this, or whatever it is. Especially if, you know, they were the ones that caused it in any way. I'm getting that you're, you know, if they come back, and they come back in a solid energy, and they come back in a place of honesty and all of that, you know, you may accept it. You may open up to it. But right now, I don't really feel that. You're kind of like, you lost something maybe perhaps good, like they lost something good, and that's the energy that you're coming from. Like, until you can prove to me that you're worthy of me, or you're in this place of you know, building stability with me, you're not chasing anybody around. That's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at relationships for you, Geminis, and see what's coming through. So I did pre-shuffle off camera. This deck is very large, and it's very hard to fully shuffle on camera because it's very awkward looking. So I do like to shuffle a little bit on camera, and that's what we are doing now. And then we're going to be taking a look into the energy of the heart. Okay, so this also includes relationships. And this card wanted to come out, and it talks about guidance system, detour, safe passage, warning. Yeah, again, you're plotting a new course of action. All right. And again, you know, using tact and diplomacy. I feel like for you, you're not going to chase. You will be kind of that lighthouse to some degree. If somebody's coming at you with a steady energy, okay, where you feel safe with them, you may accept it. You may guide them. You might be that guidance system, you know, back home to you, especially if this had to do with some sort of breakup or somebody, you know, that you feel very close to. But you know, otherwise you're moving forward. All right. And again, using that says tact and diplomacy, you're not chasing. You're not chasing anybody. If they come towards you, great. But otherwise, you're plotting a new course. Talks about foreign affairs, solo isolation. Yeah, standoffish, separate, estranged. You know, I'm not getting a lonely energy here. Okay, for you, it does talk about, you know, it can talk about lonely, but I'm getting more like the independent, like you're looking for the refuge within yourself is what I'm getting here. All right, like you're looking for your own refuge, and that refuge is within you. Okay, and again, might be within your home. Maybe you're doing, you know, you're just putting your focus onto something else, or some sort of new energy. We have the Fox, right? I again, with that Three of Swords that we had coming in, somebody could have been deceiving. Somebody could have been, you know, trying to be cunning and crafty. I feel like for some of you, they may even try to come back in a cunning and crafty type of way, right? Sly. But it's going to be for self-interest, and I feel like you already know that, and that's why you're not wasting your time chasing after anybody. You're not putting that energy. Look at this. Can't make this up, guys, right? Remove unwanted stuff, purging, right? You're doing a clean sweep. If they're going to come and be open and honest, and this even could talk about a new relationship, right? Your only way that you're going to accept something is if it's coming at you with a clean energy. Clean energy is what I'm getting. And we have Jupiter, ruler of expansion, optimistic, growth, benefit, luck, right? destiny, a turning point. I feel like you're, yeah, you know, it even talks about being grateful, right? And I do. I feel like you're in this place of sort of being grateful for being shown something, even though it may have been heartbreak, it may have been devastating. I feel that through this process of doing the cleaning that is necessary, I mean, this is the second time. You guys can't make this up, right? Like, look at this. You know, cleaning house. Like it's like you're either cleaning around your environment, or this could be a soul, you know, a soul cleansing in some way, right? But I do feel that for some of you, and again, you know, I mean, you may not be feeling this right away. You might be saying, what the hell are you talking about? I'm not grateful, you know, for their behavior. But it did. It will show you that you were able to have the growth at the end of it. Okay, sometimes it's better to find out the truth sooner than later. Okay, or even when that truth comes out, no matter when it is, it allows you to make those choices. It allows you to do the expansion that is necessary for you. We have that Queen of Pentacles coming through, so a lot of healing energy, nurturing energy, right? Self-reliant, again, self-reliant energy. You're plotting a course for your own personal abundance. We have that Justice coming in. So for those of you that were burned by somebody, just so you know, we have that Knight of Cups coming through. Just so you know, they are going to get their own justice. There is a karmic energy that's coming towards. You don't have to do anything, right? You don't have to plot the course towards, you know, creating some sort of karmic energy or karmic whatever it is. You just be you, right? Focus in on yourself, because it does show, especially with this Knight of Cups coming in, you know, for some of you, when somebody new shows up, or when the energy of what it is that you're wanting and desiring, even if it's from the same person, it's going to be, you might really weigh your options. Okay, you might even look at that and go, okay, again, new person, you know, thanks for coming in. I'm grateful for that. But you got to come at me straight. You got to be in a place of being honest and open, and, you know, being ready for that next step or whatever it is. Let's clarify that Knight of Cups. Yeah, we've got the Two of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Moon. I feel like you're going to be making your choices towards the next relationship, or even, again, you know, towards this could be a current or a past relationship or something that was disappointing. You're not in this place of just accepting things at face value. That's what I get. You might be asking questions, right? You might be, and it again, you're going to be using tact and diplomacy. It's not like you're going to be, you know, aggressive and being like, hey, you know, tell me about your whole life. Have you ever done this, 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 and this? But you're going to trust yourself, okay? Especially because you've done that internal cleaning. So you're coming from a place within yourself that is open and trusting, and allowing yourself to, you know, follow your own guidance system here, okay? Let's take a look at that island. Yeah, a lot of work that you're going to be doing on yourself, but you know what? The Victory card, right? It's going to be very, very successful. It's really going to help you move forward. We've got that Hangman. Like, I kind of feel like this place of solitude is very, it is going to be very nourishing for you. Okay, it's going to be very successful for you at the end of it. I feel like this isn't even going to be something that feels struggle. You know what I mean? It like, you know, sometimes we say, okay, I've got to do the healing, and, you know, we're in this place of expecting whatever, loneliness or sadness or whatever. I kind of feel like for some of you, you may be looking forward to it, but at the same time, I mean, you're just not in a place of feeling lonely. You're just as you're doing this healing, it just feels good. and you're rejuvenated and you feel vibrant again, and you're ready to take that next step forward, and you're ready to trust yourself on such a deeper level. Let's take a look at that fox. Yeah, Magician. You might have been dealing with somebody who, a bit of a player, maybe somebody that, you know, didn't, had their own interests in mind. Okay, especially with that Queen of Wands coming through. We got the Magician, the King of Swords. They might have been unemotional. They might have been, almost, I want to say almost a little bit cocky within their personality. For some of you, it might have been a fire sign. It might have been another air sign. But I'm getting here that they had their self-interests. It was all about them. That's what I'm receiving. It was all about them. It's funny because even with that fox, it talks about sleight of hand, and we've got the Magician here. Okay, they might have been trying to pull, you know, something over your eyes, or thinking that they were pulling something over your eyes, maybe thinking that they were getting away with something. But it was found out, you know, you trusted yourself, or somehow something was brought to the surface. I really don't feel you guys, you know, returning on something. Again, unless unless this person does a really deep cleaning of themselves. I don't know. I don't really feel, yeah, look at that. Ten of Swords coming through. The Destiny coming in. Like, I feel like there's a new destiny. A new destiny. Like, you're done with this energy. You're done with this old energy. You're ready to move forward into something else. Right now, you're working on it. You might not even know exactly where it is that you're going to go, or who it is that's going to come through. But again, you know, you're going to trust yourself, right? Because there's this place. There's this place of, you know, that you're okay with that safe passage. When somebody comes through to you presenting that safe passage, you'll probably go for it, right? Because you'll be in that place of being able to trust, because you've done your own inner cleansing. You've done your own inner soul searching. You know what it is that you want, and you'll be able to, you know, your instincts will be higher. Your intuition will be more on par, is what I'm also receiving. Let's look at that Jupiter card. Look at this 9 of Cups coming through. Stability, wishes coming true. And it's interesting that we have this destiny, because look at this, destiny and destiny. Destiny and destiny. 9 of Cups. Where do you want to go? What do you want to create? What happiness, or what do you consider pure happiness? Because this is the time to build on it as you're in this place of solitude. Again, Queen of Cups coming in. So there might be a new relationship when you're ready for it. Okay, Page of Cups coming through. I feel like for some of you, there could be somebody whole new coming through. Whole new person coming through. But again, I don't feel that you're in a rush for it. I don't feel that you're in the place of chasing anything. You're not going to chase anybody. You're not in that place of chasing. If they present themselves in a beautiful, honest, stable manner, okay. You know, you might go for it. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be a water sign we've got coming through. I've had quite a few cups. Could be a Pentacles. Earth sign coming in. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right. But this is what I'm getting. I feel like this cleansing, this solitude is it's just going to rejuvenate you so beautifully. And you're going to see afterwards. So let's get a message from Spirit and see what's coming through. Remember, guys, if you do want a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com. And these are live video readings. So there is a link, you know, that is sent to you after payment. And you can book, you know, a reading that sometimes you can even get them that same day. Just take a look at my calendar, right, and book a time that is convenient for you. So let's get a look. Let's get a couple of cards for a message from Spirit. first card coming in, we have the Giraffe. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. And how are you going to do this? You're going to do this through this personal cleansing, this internal cleansing, this spiritual cleansing. All right? It's going to bring you up to a higher level. We also have the Monkey. All right? Experience all that has to offer. I feel like, again, by doing this personal cleansing, this is going to allow you, again, to open up. You're going to be able to receive things, or at least have a knowledge of where it is that, or what it is that you want to receive. And remember, we have that Nine of Cups coming in, all right? This is the time to, you know, place those hopes and dreams towards the future. What is it that you want to build? What is it that you want to experience? Now is the time to ask for it. Now is the time to pursue it. But do that cleansing first. And it does talk about, you know, live as a fully conscious being, all right? And I feel that as you're going through the release of the heartache and the, you know, perhaps, you know, that energy that was a false negative energy that was surrounding you for whatever reason or in whatever aspect, this cleansing is going to help you just expand and advance yourself. There is going to be it's almost like a spiritual ascension. So thank you so much for watching, Gemini. I truly appreciate it. Please remember, if this reading did resonate with you, please click like, please subscribe to the channel. Have an amazing week. Take care and many blessings.